Breaking news: after TURKi invited both Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia to London, he presented an offer for both Devin Haney and Ryan to fight each other. A massive offer. Well, Devin Haney accepted. But guess who turned it down? Ryan Garcia. That's right. Why did Ryan turn down the offer? Which is by far his biggest payday. More money than he made against Gervonta. Ryan is getting Canelo money, Floyd Mayweather money to fight Devin Haney again in a rematch. However, Ryan turned down the fight. He turned down the rematch due to VADA drug testing. He don't want to do no random style drug testing. Well, ironically, the fighter who cheated and tested positive for PEDs on 2 different samples, the fighter who said he wishes that there was a steroid league in the sport of boxing, that will be cool. The same guy, Ryan, who pleaded guilty to the New York State Athletic Commission for cheating against Devin Haney, that guy is saying we shouldn't do VADA testing. Why will Devin Haney do that? Devin Haney is not the one making the rules. TURKi offer has VADA testing in it, just like any other mega fight. But the cheater in the room has no say-so. Do you guys know why the fighter who cheated and his team, their opinion holds no weight? It's because even Stevie Wonder can see that they want to cheat again. That's why Ryan want to use any other agency outside of VADA that do not test for all of the PEDs that's in the market, so he can freaking use them. Therefore, to all of the race fans that kept telling Devin Haney, you should want to get it back in blood. Well, how you gonna do that against the cheater that wants to cheat again? It's Ryan who turned down the rematch. It's Ryan who turned down TURKi offer, just like Tio did. We all know Ryan is very loud on social media, but he was quiet when he met Devin Haney in London. More importantly, Ryan was quiet in the courtroom when he pleaded guilty to cheating. Now Ryan is back doing damage control trolling, coming up with his conspiracy that VADA is in it and Bill Haney tampered with his supplements, or excuse me, with the testing. I don't know what the hell Ryan is talking about. All we know is that we don't believe a cheater, especially a cheater who paid over $1 million in order to plead guilty to the New York State Athletic Commission and write his own suspensions. Talking about writing his own rules that he don't have to do VADA testing during his suspension after he got caught cheating by VADA. Without a doubt, the New York State Athletic Commission did something fishy for Ryan Garcia. But more importantly, VADA should be suing Ryan Garcia for defamation. I'll tell you that. With that being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts on Ryan turning down TURKi offer to fight Devin Haney in May, all because he don't want to do or enroll in VADA drug testing. Subscribe below and to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Is this it? There you go, ducking. I see you, Lupe. I see you, Lupe. I see you, Lupe. Yeah, I know I see him trying to duck around there.
Yeah.
Came all out here for nothing, huh? You ducking it, huh? Lupe, you done ducked it, huh? Yeah, you done ducked it. Yeah, y'all done ducked it. Stay quiet.
100%. It's 100% personal. Because, you know, at the end of the day, he cheated. He cheated and he got caught. So, you know, it's very personal. And I won't be happy until that fight is done, the rematch, because it's something there for me.
Around, I'm sure he's caught your eye a couple of times.
Yeah.
If you cross paths, what are we talking here?
We just seen him in the hotel. He didn't say a word.
How do you feel about that?
It's unfinished business, like I said. We can settle it in 2025, and I think we will.
Here's the way it works, and I'm sure Chris also understands, because Chris partially explained this to me as well. Here's how it works when you're microdosing. So you bigger dose off season, which is not when there's no fights and nobody's getting tested, because boxing is the Wild West and doesn't test in between fights. Yep. And then you're microdosing during camp. And when you're microdosing, it is trapped in the fat and therefore not going into your bloodstream, so therefore it's harder to catch you. When a fighter struggles to make weight, sometimes they're losing all that fat, and you get a little bit of tricklage coming out of the fat, and the drugs will come out in small spurts. That's why they're always caught in small doses. And people, the moronic part of the population will say, oh, that's not enough to help him. No, that's just the part that finally leaked
It's the leftovers, essentially.
Yes, and because they struggle in weight, which is also a typical thing when you start to think about it, why guys keep moving up in weight. So there's less struggles when they're doping to make weight, and therefore they keep moving up in weight and keep showing no signs of weakening and no signs of aging and no signs of, we don't have to name names. The boxing's rife with it, you know? But nonetheless, now when I started to learn this part, because every single time a guy fails, I'm always asking questions and I'm always learning a little bit more. And this time, when it came to this microdosing situation, it's a big way to beat even the random drug tests, because it's not going to show up unless you're really draining yourself. So therefore, it makes sense why guys keep moving up in weight. So Ryan was struggling to make the weight, and he failed right at the end. But he passed in the middle of camp. This kind of explanation is an explanation worth looking into when it comes to his failed B test, B sample. As for the lawyers, they're going to play lawyer, and they're going to manipulate it as much as possible and mention that he passed those tests in the middle of camp. Well, I just explained to you in the method that microdosing work why he would have passed the tests in the middle of camp but failed at the very end. Because at the very end was when he was drained. Remember, he struggled to make weight. He was drained, and therefore the substances start coming out, which also explains why he's now talking about fighting at welterweight, junior middleweight, super middleweight against Benavidez. You also get a little bit of sense of why he would do that as well if this is the case. So once you know how the science of it works, you start to really put things together. You can reach your own conclusions. If you want to be a groupie, you can and reach no conclusions. But I'm the person who's going to keep thinking about and keep thinking about not just fighters now, like Ryan, but also fighters in the past, fighters that have failed, fighters that have not failed, and so on and so forth. Really puts a light bulb over the situation.
Have you had a chance to talk to Saul? To Kyle, Ryan? Have you had a chance to talk to him?
Hey, what if a boxing league? Imagine a boxing league where you can do steroids. That'd be cool.
I think they have. It's called the enhanced game.
No, it's called Pride FC in Japan.
Is it?
Yeah, Pride.
That's just nuts.
Pride in the contract said you're allowed to use steroids. Hey, that's the only way it's even. Let everyone juice.
I think you've been in the ring with someone that sounds like
Oh yeah, I thought Oscar Dortmund was that motherfucker is crazy.
Why?
I hit him with some shit.
Yeah.
Bro, this thing.
Terminated.
I'm like, okay, bro, relax.
Basilio Desert Charles, Rocky Marciano, Henry Armstrong, and more. And then in my teen years, and as a young man, and being a super fight fan before it was